going to rub against the other toe. It's more likely to come off. It's more likely to cause blisters, stuff like that. So if at all possible, try to end the end of the tape somewhere from top to bottom or anywhere lateral, because then you know it's not going to rub as much. Then from here, we're going to basically create support. So Dr. Gonzalez was talking about soft and hard checks. So this would be more of a hard check to prevent that extreme extension of the digit. So this is where he's at neutrally, or normally. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring it down slightly. And then from here, I'm going to run a piece of tape from the anchor on the toe down to the anchor on his foot. And that doesn't look pretty, so just ignore that. It should look prettier. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and do it again. I'm going to overlap slightly. So I've got pretty much the medial aspect there, so now I'll go a little bit to the lateral side. Again, a little bit plantar flex. I'm not yanking, I'm not putting a ton of tension there. Alright. And then the third one, mentally measure. So with this one, we want to catch the joint capsule here. So what I'm going to do is start here. My anchor is going to be on the bottom of the foot, and then as I come down and around, I'm going to put that little plantar. I'm not going to yank a lot of pressure or torque on the foot. I'm not going to crank on that toe, but what I am going to do is really focus on catching that joint capsule. So now I'm catching this area here. You don't need to do another one, but since I have this, I will. And I'll overlap it just slightly. Again, I'm not using this as a lever in cranking his toe. I'll support his toe as I come down and around and I catch that joint capsule. And then that'll end up there. Now I said we were going to use this later, so now we've got a bunch of loose ends there, so we want to go ahead and seal those off. And it's going to end on the medial aspect, so I back it up, and I start a little bit different. Nope. Third time's a charm. I think I learned. Alright. And then we'll go ahead and seal this off as well. Alright, go ahead and spread your toes. And then with this, I can also do another one a little bit higher.
Read it? No.
I'll read it then.
I think the class should find out about that.
It's probably got to do with my daughter's Winnie the Pooh onesie. It's very cute.
Alright.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
take a picture.
Alright.
Oh, I've got one.
So now that will be what it looks like. So you can see that his big toe is now slightly plantar flexed. So when he steps, it's going to check or resist that extension of the big digit, of the big toe, which is where our turf toe injury typically is. So go ahead and walk around with that and tell me how it feels. Correct.